What is up, guys? Sorry I missed Friday's video. I forgot, I know. But that doesn't mean I can't make it up right now, and, screw it. I'll just put it up on the channel, and, you can watch it. So 2008 was definitely one of the best years of this decade. Just so many good movies, and just such a well-reviewed year. Just every movie that came out was just so good. The smaller and bigger films, the ones that made the most money and the least money, were just so great. We did have our fair share of really big stinkers, but still they were overshadowed by how many great movies there were that year. Now my favorite movie of the year was the Best Picture winner, Slumdog Millionaire. Just such a well done movie. Definitely deserved to win Best Picture. I'm so glad it did, because it was originally going to come out on DVD, and the critical response to it really got a lot of attention, and fortunately won an Oscar. And I'm just so happy that such a low budget movie that wasn't even supposed to come out in theaters, let alone wide release, which it turned into like 5 months after it came out. I'm just so happy for what's-his-face, so happy for Danny Boyle. However, in a close second place is definitely the movie The Wrestler. Definitely got really underhyped. I think Mickey Rourke deserved that Oscar, even though Sean Penn was brilliant. But The Wrestler is just such a great character study. You really feel for this guy and all the characters. Every character is done really well, but such a heartfelt movie. The writing and the dramatic scenes, let alone the fighting, is just so grim. There are a lot of brutal scenes in this movie, but it was just so well done. Some other Oscar movies, Curious Case of Benjamin Button came out that year. I wasn't a huge fan of that movie like everyone was, but I think Brad Pitt and Cate Blanchett did do a good performance, and it was visually, stunning, visually groundbreaking. And however, I don't think it really had just that great of a pace to it. It was good, and I did get involved in it, but I don't think it was the greatest movie ever. Gran Torino was also a really good movie, really underrated one. Clint Eastwood definitely deserved to be nominated for that. There were so many good performances, and I think everyone that was nominated that year definitely deserved it. But Clint Eastwood just was so fantastic, and one of his best in recent years. I like that better than Invictus and Hereafter. So the other Clint Eastwood movie, which I also think was extremely underrated, was Changeling. That was a really good year for Clint Eastwood. I thought Changeling was just so involving and so dramatic, and Angelina Jolie, I don't care what anybody says, I thought she was fantastic, and I thought it really deeply involved me. I really cared for everything that was going on in it, and I thought it really paid off. Frost Nixon is another movie. Frank Langella was nominated for Best Actor. Michael Sheen was not nominated, and I don't know why. I think he did almost just as good as Frank Langella. But yeah, definitely Ron Howard's best movie in years, and really was able to capture, make a non-action film really suspenseful, and entertaining and involving. The best actor went to Sean Penn as Milk, obviously, and he was really great. He's almost tied with Mickey Rourke. Like I said, still I would give the award to Mickey Rourke, but Milk, that was a really good movie, and all the performances, including Josh Brolin, were just phenomenal, and that was also a really great character study. I really liked Rock and Rolla. I think another really underrated movie is actually Quarantine. I really had a ton of fun with that. I know it got terrible reviews. I still had a lot of fun with it. Burn After Reading, another really underrated one. Tropic Thunder. I know I just talked about how the comedies that year sucked, but Tropic Thunder was one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. Oh, and Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Whatever. Yeah, Romo's Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Tropic Thunder. Great comedies. There were just too many bad movies for me to say that was a great year for comedies. But yeah, those three were just awesome. Pineapple Express, definitely one of the greatest summers for superhero movies. Of course, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man, Hellboy, a bunch of others, and of course The Dark Knight, the greatest superhero movie of all time. One of the most highly praised animated movies of all time. Also, Wall-E, Wanted. It was extremely entertaining. I love that movie. Those are basically my favorite movies of that year. A lot of good ones. The first couple months of that year were just totally fucking terrible. But once it got into the summer and then in Oscar season, they're like the best Oscar season and summer movie seasons we've ever had in a while. So yeah, great year. And I'll see you in 2 weeks for the review of 2007. Bye.